afternoon, cats and kittens. It's Tuesday, February 4th, 2014. It's cold as fuck outside, so I hope you don't go outside without a tauntaun to curl up in and keep warm or something, you know what I'm saying. Today's food for thought is good and evil. A lot of times I hear from individuals that without religion, we wouldn't have a clear idea of what good and evil was. Our moral compass would not know which way true north was. When actually, when you think about it, as civilized individuals, we have a pretty clear idea of what good and evil is, without any mention of a religion at all. I think that's pretty interesting. For example, when you think about it, what's good could be considered a form of happiness in a way. When you think about it, if there are two kinds of happiness. There's fleeting happiness, like when you buy a car and I don't know, you're happy there for a while with it, but then after a while it's just a car, so it's no big deal. And then there's the other kind of happiness, where it could be said that happiness is not suffering. If, for example, if you've got a boyfriend or girlfriend that cares for you, you've got your bills are paid, you've got food on your table, you could be considered happy at that moment. I think we all can agree. Therefore, happiness is not suffering. Which, when you think about good and evil, the interesting thing about all acts that we consider good as a society can all be traced back to the prevention or alleviation of human suffering. For example, if you were to go out and feed the homeless, that would be considered a good thing. That would be considered good in itself because it prevents and alleviates the suffering of those individuals. On the reverse side, when we think of evil, all the acts that we as a society consider evil or immoral all have one core thing in common. They all purposely and intentionally cause human suffering. So, for example, if you go out and rob somebody, or rape somebody, or murder somebody, or lie to somebody, or cheat on somebody, or different things like that, they all have one thing in common. They all intentionally cause human suffering. Therefore, it's pretty easy to see which way is true north and which way is true south. There is no fine line between good and evil in real life. It is a varying scale, going from one end to the other, pretty much infinitely stretching. It could be said that if you could imagine a place where there's absolutely no human suffering at all, that would be the farthest most point of good. That would be pure good right there. Be a place where nobody's suffering at all. And since nobody is suffering, everybody is happy, obviously. On the reverse side, if you were to imagine a place, the most terrible place, where there's infinite suffering, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, until you die, that would be the worst place. That would be the epitome of evil. And everything else is a graying scale in between the two. It's also pretty easy to see when you think about things we consider more good than others, or more evil than others. Again, it totally depends on the degree of human suffering the act prevents or causes. And it directly relates to how good or evil we as a society judge it. For example, if you steal somebody's wallet, that's definitely evil. That's definitely an evil act. But it's not as evil as if you were to murder them. If you steal somebody's wallet, it creates less human suffering than murdering them does. So it's pretty easy to see why we consider certain acts evil and more evil than others. If you were to lie to somebody, it would be considered less evil. It's still evil, but it is less evil of an act than stealing from them, because lying to somebody generally, depends on what it's about, I'm generalizing, lying to someone generally causes less human suffering than stealing from them does. And the same can be applied to the good side. If someone were to drop their wallet and you pick it up and hand it to them and say, "Hey man, you dropped your wallet," that's a good act. That is a good act. If you were to cure AIDS, then that would be considered a more good act, because it prevents more human suffering. You can directly see the correlation between the amount of human suffering that an act causes or prevents to the degree of good or evil that we as a society view it as. So I just thought that was an interesting topic to go over, and I don't know, maybe it makes you think about things a little bit more. I don't know. Give me your thoughts in the comments below.